This is VOA News. I'm David Byrd. President Donald Trump said Friday he ordered the drone attack that killed Iranian General Qasem Soleimani because he had a solemn duty to protect America and its citizens. Speaking at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, the president said that Soleimani was the architect of several attacks against Americans and was planning more. Trump said that he took action to stop a war, not to start one.
We took action last night to stop a war. We did not take action to start a war.
The president also said the United States is not seeking regime change, but warned Iran that it must end its actions to destabilize the Middle East, including through its proxies. The president's remarks came after the Pentagon announced it was preparing to send more than 3,000 additional troops to the region after Iran vowed to avenge Soleimani's death. From Capitol Hill to foreign capitals, there are worries about what comes next after the strike. AP Washington correspondent Sagar Meghani reports.
It's a seismic event.
Former Pentagon official Derek Chollet has the same fear as former Vice President Joe Biden.
Have they thought it through?
Top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer notes Iran has pledged a harsh response.
This action may well have brought our nation closer to another endless war.
But GOP Chief Mitch McConnell says Qasem Soleimani deserved to die.
No man alive was more directly responsible for the deaths of more American service members.
And whom Secretary of State Mike Pompeo tells Fox and Friends was planning imminent attacks on Americans. And President Trump made the right call to go after him.
A serious decision, which was necessary.
Sagar Meghani at the Pentagon.
For more, visit voanews.com. This is VOA News. Australian firefighters are battling dangerous conditions Saturday as fires in New South Wales and Victoria State are expected to burn uncontrollably in temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius. More than 200 fires were burning Saturday, and warnings of extreme danger to come prompted mass evacuations. The Premier of New South Wales, Gladys Berejiklian, warned that fires in the so-called red zones are expected to continue in a very uncontrolled way.
The day's unfolding so far as we anticipate. There are unfortunately 137 fires and bush and grass fires burning across the state. Around 60 of them are uncontained, and those areas of concern that we had yesterday and the previous days remain at that very concerning level.
In South Australia, 2 people died on Kangaroo Island, taking the national fire toll this week alone to 12 dead. 21 people remain unaccounted for in Victoria. Bushfires so far this season have scorched more than 5.25 million hectares of land and destroyed more than 1,000 homes. French police shot dead a man near Paris on Friday after he went on a knife rampage in a suburban park, killing 1 person and seriously wounding 2 others. Reuters' Emer McCarthy reports.
The attack happened in the town of Villejuif in the southern suburbs of the French capital. Officers cordoned off the area with ambulances and police vehicles lining nearby streets. Junior Interior Minister Laurent Nunez praised the emergency services response.
At this time, I would like to salute the quick response of Paris police personnel, especially the personnel of the anti-crime brigade of this area, who intervened very quickly.
The prosecutor handling the case said witnesses were being interviewed, but declined to disclose details about the attacker. The 2 injured victims are being treated in nearby hospitals.
That's Reuters' Emer McCarthy. An indicted associate of Rudy Giuliani, President Trump's personal lawyer, will be giving more records to the House Intelligence Committee. AP's Jennifer King reports.
A U.S. District Court judge in New York has granted a request from Rudy Giuliani associate Lev Parnas to turn over to the House Intelligence Committee documents and data that were seized by federal investigators when he was arrested in October. His attorney says he wants to provide more information, including batches of documents seized from his home and the contents of one of his iPhones. Parnas and another man, Igor Fruman, have played key roles in efforts by Giuliani to get Ukraine to launch a corruption investigation against Democratic presidential contender Joe Biden and his son Hunter. Parnas and Fruman have pleaded not guilty after being indicted on federal campaign finance violations related to a donation to a group supporting President Trump's re-election. Jennifer King, Washington.
For more, visit voanews.com. I'm David Byrd, VOA News.